Hey everyone, welcome to Reality TV News Update, the place where we bring you the latest updates, fun moments, and behind-the-scenes stories you won't want to miss. Even though 2025 was a good year for television, the schedule is coming to an end, and as a fan of reality television, I can't help but be a little disappointed. In contrast to previous years, CBS has canceled any potential plans for either Celebrity Big Brother or Big Brother Reindeer Games to return. I had hoped that these shows would be included on the TV schedule for the winter of 2026. It's a bit strange, too, because CBS typically runs a Big Brother show as counter-programming to NBC's Winter Olympics coverage. Despite this, we haven't heard anything about whether or not we will be able to watch a new spin-off on the network or with a Paramount Plus subscription. However, I continue to believe that a spin-off that hasn't been seen before is coming for the following reasons. Big Brother's producers said nothing about a Legends season. EW was provided with explicit confirmation that Celebrity Big Brother and Reindeer Games would not be returning this winter. What's interesting, however, is that the producers didn't mention a different type of spin-off that could feature former winners battling it out for supremacy over one another. It would be a spin-off that many iconic players have pitched over the years and would be up to do if it were a shortened season. I would say that producers Rich Meehan and Allison Grodner would have no reason to do so, but then a number of Big Brother winners tweeted out clues suggesting that an all-winners season might be in the works. Why would they do that? Do they actively want to anger a bunch of rabid BB fans? I don't have an answer, but thus far I also don't know what CBS is planning to run during the Winter Olympics, and I can't help but be suspicious it's something involving Big Brother, even if it isn't the previous spin-offs viewers enjoyed. What would be included in an all-winners season? We don't know if an all-winners season of Big Brother is on the way, but if it were, I would assume it'll be a cast of house guests who either won that big prize money or America's favorite player. Those house guests would play in a season that was similar to either Celebrity Big Brother or Reindeer Games and compete to prove they're one of the greatest winners of all time. The biggest question I have is who would be invited to such a season, because I think The Amazing Race Season 34 suggests it'd be a relatively fresh cast of former house guests. A vast majority of the competitors currently airing in that season are from seasons 23 and later, and there was little to no representation from the seasons before that. I'd love to see a Big Brother spin-off deviate from this pattern and feature a wider range of house guests. In fact, I would love to see a wide range of house guests from the past and present, if only to see how the old school and the new school would get along under one roof. For the time being, that fantasy is only in my head and has not been proven in any way. For Big Brother fans, the winter months have always carried a little extra excitement. When the main summer season wraps up, CBS often keeps the momentum alive with special editions, celebrity versions, or digital spin-off that bring the drama, strategy, and chaos back to our screens. But this year, that familiar thrill seems to have vanished. CBS has reportedly scrapped plans to bring back its two Big Brother spin-offs this winter, leaving fans, myself included, feeling more than a little bumped. The quiet disappearance of the spin-offs. It appeared almost certain that CBS would expand this year, given the popularity of Celebrity Big Brother and the success of Big Brother Reindeer Games last winter. Reindeer Games, an inventive offshoot that brought back past contestants for a competition-style holiday series, ended on a surprisingly high note. Viewers enjoyed seeing returning house guests competing in festive and often ridiculous challenges without the typical evictions or live feeds. Additionally, Celebrity Big Brother, which aired until the beginning of 2022, was a guilty pleasure for fans. Where else could you see former athletes, reality stars, and musicians scheme for power in the same house, all while trying to survive the merciless glare of social media commentary? But according to recent CBS scheduling announcements, neither of these spin-offs is returning this winter. There's no holiday Reindeer Games and no word on a new celebrity season. For the first time in years, the Big Brother universe will be completely silent in the colder months. It's understandable why CBS may have hit pause. Big Brother 27, which wrapped up this fall with Ashley Hollis taking home the $750,000 prize, dominated headlines for months and drew plenty of online buzz. Perhaps the network wants to give the franchise some breathing room before season 28 next summer. But that doesn't make the cancellation sting any less. Fans are missing the year-round fun. I've come to see Big Brother as more than just a summer show. It's a whole ecosystem, and I've been watching it for a long time. It is a community that thrives throughout the year thanks to the social media fandom, Reddit theories, live feed drama, and alliances that form and break down in real time. The spinoffs helped keep that energy alive during the off-season, offering a taste of competition and strategy without the long-term commitment of a full season. I've noticed that I'm not the only one who is disappointed as I browse fan forums and X. The reindeer games were anticipated to become a holiday tradition by many viewers. The show's lighthearted tone and returning cast members gave fans a break from the intense gameplay of the main show while still scratching that strategic itch. One reader wrote, "I really hope for another reindeer games. It was cheesy, but it filled that post-season void perfectly." Another added, "CBS should realize fans want Big Brother content all year long. Even a short spin-off is better than nothing." And honestly, they're right. There's something about Big Brother that keeps people craving more, even after the confetti falls on finale night. Why CBS might be going on vacation? Of course, there are logical reasons for CBS to step back from the spin-offs this year. First, the ongoing shifts in the entertainment industry, from budget cuts to scheduling changes and streaming competition, have forced networks to reevaluate where their money goes. Producing even a short reality series costs millions, and without guaranteed ratings, executives might be hesitant to gamble. Additionally, Big Brother 27 itself was a massive production. The show not only introduced new players, but also featured complex twists and high-tech set designs that likely stretched budgets. Adding 2 more spin-offs to the yearly lineup could risk overexposure or franchise fatigue, something CBS has been cautious about with other properties like Survivor and The Amazing Race. However, it's hard not to think back to the days when CBS seemed eager to try new things, from Over the Top, the online-only version on CBS Access, to Celebrity Big Brother and Reindeer Games. Those offbeat versions brought variety to the franchise and helped it evolve with the times. Now here's where the optimist in me kicks in, because as much as I'm bummed, I can't help but think something might still be brewing behind the scenes. CBS and Big Brother producers have a long history of secrecy when it comes to new projects. Remember when Reindeer Games was first announced? It came out of nowhere, and there was only a few weeks' notice before it was broadcast. So maybe, just maybe, they're planning another spin-off but keeping it under wraps for a surprise release. Some fans have speculated about the network's potential new paths. One popular idea floating around online is a Legends edition, bringing back iconic players from past seasons to compete in a condensed format. Others yearn for a Big Brother Couples edition with rivals, siblings, or other duos. There's also growing interest in a live feed-only version, a limited, unedited event streamed exclusively on Paramount+. It would be easier to make, less expensive to produce, and would keep the franchise alive between seasons. With other networks releasing high-profile reality shows like The Traitors, Love Island Games, and The Circle, it would be the kind of mid-season surprise CBS desperately needs to generate buzz if any of those concepts are secretly in development. The franchise is stronger than ever. It's important to keep in mind how strong the Big Brother brand is, even without a winner spinoff. Season 27 brought in solid ratings, viral social media moments, and one of the most dramatic finales in years. Winner Ashley Hollis became an instant fan favorite, and her gameplay, a mix of strategic manipulation and genuine likability, reminded everyone why this show still captures the imagination after more than 2 decades. CBS executives have already confirmed that Big Brother 28 is in development for next summer, and casting calls have quietly begun. This indicates that the franchise is not ceasing to exist. Rather, it is only taking a brief winter break. Nevertheless, this offseason feels quieter than usual for fans like me who enjoy the year-round chaos. No competitions, no live updates, no celebrity meltdowns on camera. Just the lingering sound of Julie Chen Moonves saying, "Expect the unexpected," hoping for a surprise return. Yes, I'm disappointed. I'm really sorry. This winter's lack of Big Brother spin-offs feels like a hole in reality television and my weekly routine. But I'm also hopeful. CBS has surprised us before, and with the franchise's passionate fan base, it would make perfect sense to keep something in development behind the curtain. Whether it be a brand new format, a fourth season of Celebrity Big Brother, or another round of reindeer games, I will be ready to tune in as soon as Julie Chen announces it. Until then, I'll be refreshing social media, replaying old seasons, and holding out hope that somewhere in a soundstage in Los Angeles, a new batch of house guests is secretly moving in. Because if Big Brother has taught us anything over the last 25 years, it's that you should always expect the unexpected.